Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to compete with other stuff going on in the news right now. We'll compete for airtime. So we'll see how we do. Anyway, today we got the YieldMax dividends for, of course, YMAX and YMAG plus Group C plus the Target 12. So let's go over all of those because this is a very exciting day. Target 12. This is going to be a reveal to me as well. I don't even know what they are yet, especially for Target 12, because I invested in Biggie, and I'm excited to see what it is. So let's start out by going to their X page where they announce all of this. And then let's see if they're in line with what we expected. I didn't do a prediction video this time, but of course, I always had it in my head what the dividends might be. I'm going to get more professional this year, by the way, more sophisticated with my predictions, by the way. Okay, so let's do this. Share the screen here. And let me just announce to my Discord that I'm live again. Get more of you on. Announce today. There we go. Okay, so let's start out over here. Here's what we got. So Biggie was over 50 cents. It was 51 cents, and Soxy was 52 cents. So those are our two biggest ones as far as like newsworthy. These were our first dividends for the Target 12. Coney was 83 cents, which is pretty good. Fiat was 65 cents. MSFO was 37 cents. AMDY was 34 cents. NFLY was 58 cents. The ABNY one was 42 cents. PP was 43 cents. And Ulti is down to 57 cents, which, as we joke, we say, why Ulti no go up? As far as the dividend, so back when we were at like $1 a dividend, I was saying it was too high because the way Ulti kept dropping, the dollar dividend just wasn't sustainable. So 57 cents is a much better dividend to see. And YMAX and YMAG are at 14 cents and 16 cents, respectively. The announcement here is going to pretty much tell us the same thing. It just has it in a table, which, to some is more visually appealing. So we'll share that real quick. Oh, good. We got 8 of you on. That's cool. So let's go over here. Share this screen. And then we'll do the spreadsheet for the YMAX and the YMAG. We'll see how we stack up. We got Roundhill too. We'll do that in a separate video. Still kind of adjusting to getting them both on the same day. Not this tab. We want this one. So how is everybody doing today? Hopefully you all are tuning in to me instead of the big press conference. I said we're competing for airtime here. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, so this is the table. YMAX and YMAG, of course, are weekly. And these are all Group C. All 8 of these that are paid today, or is there 9 of them? Yeah, there's 9 of them. They're in Group C. And the Target 12 is in its own entity. This isn't part of this press release, it looks like. But yeah, these are part of their own entity. So let's actually, what is this? Global Newswire. Oh, I see what this is. This is like the Global Newswire site here. Oh, here we go. It's a separate press release for Biggie and Soxy. So let's see. Let's figure out really quick here what the dividend percentage is for these. Okay, so for Biggie, this is the one I'm invested in. BIGY, really clever ticker. So it's 5103. So this is like, I feel like this is like 1%. Yeah, it's basically like a 1% dividend. So if we annualize this 51 cents times 12, that would be 615 divided by 5103. That's like a 12% dividend. So that's in line with like a JEPI or a QQQY or funds like that. And it's basically, I feel like it's got a growth component to it because it's indexed for, the top 50 companies, but it's actually, yeah, it's a similar option ETF strategy, but it's not super high yield. And same thing with Soxy as well. That's the semiconductor one. Let's do the percentage on that one real quick. So Soxy is currently trading at, and I noticed most of these are starting at like $50 a share. So Soxy has actually gone up 3.5%. It's at 51.93 right now. As far as the dividends, 52.56 cents. So that's 631 divided by 52.56. That's also 12%. So it's a 12% yield. No mystery there. 12% yield across the board. This is, of course, paid out on the 10th. So that is that. Now let's go do some spreadsheeting. So let me go over here. Let's look over at this one, hit this tab here. Okay, this should be easier on the big screen here. So how does everybody feel about the dividends? Is everybody happy with them? Who's invested in what? Comment in the comment section. Um, how many of these funds do I hold? I hold some YMAG, so that's one of them. Um, I should actually tell you all first. I have some Biggie, um, and I have some of, let's see, what other funds in this group. I have some Coney, and some YMAG. Yeah, I only have one of the two. Some Ulti also, and I have some shares of PP, my favorite named fund. So that's one, two, three, four. That's five of them out of this group that I own. Okay, let me stop the share here. Close this out. Let's go over here. Wow, you all are quiet today. Either you're mesmerized by the dividends or the cat has your tongue today. Okay, here we go. So this is the same deal as we do for the Roundhill. We always update this every week. So this is a brand new week. So we're going to say, what, 5 trading days this week? So let's create a space over here. And as always, to those of you that say I could just do this before the video, I like to do it during the video because I also like to teach on how to do very advanced spreadsheeting techniques such as cut and paste, such as doing sums and averages. So that's part of the reason why I do this. I'm always looking out for you all, my audience, always trying to teach, not preach, but teach. Okay, so actually, that's right. This week we only have 4 trading days because our boy Jimmy Carter gets a whole day of the markets being closed, which I've actually never heard of. Of course, the last time a president died like that, I probably wasn't old enough to remember. Okay, 4 trading days. Okay, let's review again for YMAG over here. I keep hearing Discord go off in the background. That reminds me, I need to do another Discord live show pretty soon here. Um, let me pull up here. Let's do this here. Okay, so because I don't have these memorized, as good of a memory as I have, I still don't have these memorized. So, okay. Oh, this is old news here. Darn it. Refresh this page. Sorry, I'm on my laptop too. Okay, here we go. No, wait a second. Hmm. Okay, I gotta go to this Newswire site over here. I'm on the laptop. Okay, that's what I thought. This is what it is this week. So yeah, this week it's still a short week because of the Jimmy Carter thing. Um, okay, so for YMAX it was 13.95 cents. For YMAG it was 0.1578. Do a dollar sign here. Decimals. I like all 4 decimals. I'm just OCD about that. Okay, so the regulars know the drill. And see, I've got the freeze panes going on here. See that? So you can see all the columns. Oops. Okay, so what we do, we take the weekly dividend. Now, some of you in the comments have asked me, they're like, oh, why do you take it and make it monthly? You think I'm double counting. I'm actually not. If you look what I'm doing here, I'm taking the weekly dividend and I'm making it monthly. and then I annualize it. So it's 725 annualized. Let me mute this. Okay, 725 annualized. There we go. Okay, so, uh-oh, my phone shut off. That's, oh, never mind. Now it's coming. That's weird. Okay, so the share price we're going to use, since we're doing this today, we can actually use the live share price. So we're back up to 1726. For some reason, the market's down today. Anybody know why? I know there's always a genius that knows exactly why the market's down. I happen to not always know. Okay, so a share price of 1726. The percent yield for this week is 42.03. The price change, we went up by 22 cents. Let me update the formula here. It's a lot easier when you do this consistently, right? So F18 minus F2. So we're only down 1.93%. So because we went up a few cents this week, we went from being down 3% to being down 1.93. Big difference a week makes, huh? On a hypothetical $100,000 invested, this would buy us, if we were making this transaction this week, $57.94. The weekly dividend would be $8.08, and then annually this would be $42,027. The weekly return, well, let me do this one first. So we just need to add one more. We need to add B18, not to be confused with B12, which you should always take to have energy, like I do in my videos, right? And then we want to take this over here. And then, okay, we did that. So the average dividend yield is 58%, the average across all of these. The reason I take the average is because we have some as high as 70% and some as low as 35% or less. So the actual realized dividend yield in column B over here is 19.17%. So the net return that we calculate over here, we take the 19%, we subtract the price change in the fund price to get our net realized return, which is 17.04%. And now, because we're on week 17, we're going to take these and divide by 17. So we are still at over 1% weekly return, which is pretty awesome. Pretty dang awesome, if you ask me. What did I just do? Screwed something up. Oh well, we'll leave that alone. Okay, so that is pretty dang awesome, a 1% weekly return, because we are on 17 weeks now. The total dividend we've got is $3.37. So out of this fund price, this is the percentage. So that's already, in 17 weeks, that's already a 20% cumulative return over there. Now that we've done that, let's move on to YMAG. So YMAG was 15.78 cents. If we annualize this, or I'm sorry, if we make this monthly, it's going to be 68 cents. Annualized would be $8.21, which is half of what it was a week ago. We're down to 1912, the year the Titanic sank. And that is a drop of like 19 cents. We're seeing the number 19 a lot here. Maybe pick that on your lot of numbers, right? Okay, let's make this through B37 here. Ooh, what did I do here? I think I did too many. Huh, that's weird. I have it. Oh, what did I do? I think this is right. Yeah, this is right. Never mind. Okay. The average there is correct. So this is 16.04% gross return. We need to take it and subtract this one now. This is going to be F22. Oops, I mean F21. F37, I'm sorry. Okay. So this is now we've gone from being positive. Well, we're always positive. We always have a positive outlook no matter what, right? As high yield dividend warriors, or just in general. So see the difference that a week makes? We went from being up 0.73% in the NAV to being down 0.26%. So it's a quarter of a percent, not too bad. So on a hypothetical $100,000 invested, this would be 5,230 shares for this week. This will be 825, still not too shabby. This would be 42,916.32. If we add these two together, it's a net return of 15.78%. So YMAX is the clear winner. As far as weekly return, we need to divide this by 17 now. So we are dropping below 1% here. Now, the final verdict here In a hypothetical portfolio split evenly between YMAX and YMAG, a hypothetical $200,000 invested 50-50 between YMAX and YMAG. It makes the math easier because there's two, so 50-50. We would make, as of this week, a dividend income of, let me adjust this, it's supposed to be L18 plus L37. So that is down to $84,944.13. So still objectively a full-time income, which is a 33% dividend return. So not too shabby on a hypothetical $200,000. And then if we take the net return here, if we just add both of these, that's actually what this is, right? This is 33%. And that, folks, that's the actual realized return right now between both of these. So this is a very, very solid pair of funds here. So with that, all of that being said, we have Gators Rock. The market found an excuse to have a tiny sell-off. I knew it. I knew it. Greetings and salutations. Jobs, 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 too many. Oh, is it like get tired of winning? We're gonna win. We're gonna win so much you get tired of it. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for us today. Hopefully, we do have so much winning that we get tired of winning. Like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. Spread the word to friends, family, neighbors, relatives, enemies, frenemies, all of the above. Need to grow the channel in the new year. And by the way, we're going to have merch very soon, and we're also going to have several fund managers back on very soon. So stay tuned for that. Lots of exciting things in the works. Thank you all so much again for tuning in. Take care. We will see you all. I'm going to try to do Round Hill later today, so we'll see you all back again today. All right. Take care. Bye.